Good afternoon, I'm Andrew Sarazin, an associate attorney with the Cannabis Legal Group in Royal Oak, Michigan, and bringing you another informative video with updates on the marijuana industry within the state of Michigan. The Cannabis Legal Group serves clients all across the state helping with their business licensing and compliance needs. Feel free to reach out if there's any way that we can help you. Getting to this week's topic is marijuana-infused beverages. The Marijuana Regulatory Agency, or MRA, recently released guidance on how marijuana processors can get approval to produce marijuana-infused beverages. Now, to be sure, this isn't alcoholic-infused marijuana beverages. That's the first thing everyone thinks of and they get very excited about. Unfortunately, those are still illegal under Michigan state law, which was done in October 2018. So there is no way that you can produce an alcoholic beverage that includes marijuana legally in Michigan. However, it does allow you to produce all sorts of other flavored and carbonated beverages, but much like anything else the MRA does, there are a number of strict guidelines that you need to follow, and you need to reach out to them with your plans to get pre-approval before you start doing anything. The first thing that you're going to have to do is comply with all the statutes and rules and regulations that currently just affect processors. These are quite in-depth and very detailed, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the Cannabis Legal Group and we can help you with that. Marijuana-infused beverages can only be sold by marijuana sales locations, such as provisioning centers or retailers or micro-businesses. They wouldn't be able to be sold at liquor stores or party stores or any other regular retail outlets, so you would have to obtain them from a licensed marijuana retailer or provisioning center. The main concern in the MRA's guidance is ensuring that the products are consistent and safe. Safety is paramount in almost everything the MRA does. Your general approval request is going to have to list all the demographic information about your business, your entity name, the people who will be in charge of the research and production of the marijuana beverages, qualifications of any quality control managers working in the facility, as well as pursuing good manufacturing practices certifications. You will have to submit an environmental sanitation plan that includes a hazard analysis critical control points plan. These are very detailed plans that have specific requirements. Again, Cannabis Legal Group can help you out in producing these documents. You'll also have to have standard operating procedures for producing and creating the beverages, and those will have to be followed pretty rigorously with testing to follow up to ensure compliance. As part of your submission to the MRA, you'll also need a signed letter by a recognized process authority that'll confirm specific details and requirements of the MRA requirements and point out specifically where in your plan those details are addressed. For processing requirements, you'll have to include quite a bit of detailed information, including a record of formulation, which includes the ingredients, where they come from, the recipe of how they're put together, as well as details on any emulsification process or products and how you're confirming the quality and sterility of your packaging. Along the product requirements, you'll have to confirm that the water that you use for the products is safe. It'll have to be tested by an independent lab. If any ingredients require pasteurization, you'll have to have documentation of that and proof that it was properly done. And any emulsifiers and preservatives must also be listed under FDA food additive status as being safe for human consumption. Beyond just producing beverages, your plan also has to include research and development for how you'll ensure quality control and safety of the product. This ongoing research and development will have to be done until you can ensure consistency and shelf stability over time, and maintaining quality control through the process. The length of the study, you can basically pick how long you want to do, and that's going to limit what your expiration date on your product is. So if you conduct a 3-month study and you can show that your product is stable and consistent after 3 months, you'll have a 3-month expiration date. A longer study will allow you to have a longer expiration date. These are all lead times that you'll have to complete before you can actually start selling. So it's something that you'll want to decide what makes sense for you as for how long do you want to run this study before you can safely put these products out there. A note there is that if your products do reach their expiration date, basically the only option is to remove them from the shelves and destroy them. And that has to be done in accordance with the rules too for destruction of marijuana-infused products. One issue that the research and development should address is THC leaching. THC leaching is a situation where the amount of THC in the product degrades over time. This can be due to heat, light, packaging, or a number of reasons. Where it comes up in the marijuana beverage situation is actually an interesting situation. Putting beverages in aluminum cans, there's actually a liner inside the aluminum, and it's been shown that THC will actually adhere to this liner. So you'll put the beverage into the can with a good level of THC, and after it sits, the THC gets sucked out of the beverage into the liner, so whatever comes out has less THC in it. Per MRA guidelines regarding THC products, you have to ensure that it won't degrade by more than 15% of the original THC level to ensure product consistency. The study that you do will also have to include objective and subjective quality checks over time to ensure stability and consistency. Things that you'll have to check for include the potency, the stability, the color, the clarity, flavor, and the CO2 level if you have carbonation in your beverages. You'll have to certify these results to the MRA, and when you're ready to release your product, then they'll approve everything, and then once confirmed, you can begin releasing your product. Once you are selling the product, you still do have to conduct ongoing tests to ensure that there's consistency, and you also have to report any discrepancies with the consistency to the MRA. The marijuana beverages are here in Michigan, and it's an exciting time, but there's lots to cover, and there's lots that you need to look out for to make sure that you're in compliance with the laws and that your plan can be approved. The Cannabis Legal Group in Royal Oak, Michigan can help you through this process. We routinely help clients navigate through this highly regulated field, and we're here to answer any questions you may have. I'm Andrew Sarazin with the Cannabis Legal Group in Royal Oak, Michigan. Please check out our website and our online presence for more videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.